Breaking news now. Digital ID will be made law for all adults in an effort to tackle small boats. Downing Street believes that a mandatory ID card system will help stop illegal immigrants working. Let's bring in our political correspondent, Mari Aurora. Mari, what more do we know about this?
Yeah, well, Gareth, this is interesting because this is something that has been spoken about a lot. Tony Blair, for instance, has been talking about this for years and years as what he always believed was one of the best ways to try and reduce illegal immigration and the ability for people to work illegally here in the UK. But Sky News understands that we will have an announcement, could be as soon as tomorrow, from the Prime Minister on these mandatory ID cards, an ID card system, the Brit Card. And essentially what this will mean, it will be mandatory for all adults here in the UK. It will make it easier for employers and for landlords to make sure that those they are employing or renting or to actually have the right legal immigration status here in the UK. They can do it using a smartphone app. It's also, according to the government, going to make it easier for people here in the UK to essentially prove their status or their ability to kind of qualify to be able to work here in the UK. And essentially, this is all about immigration. This is all about trying to tackle small boats crossings. We've had a lot of conversation about small boats and about other European countries, especially the French, who have been concerned with the kind of pull factors here in the UK in terms of being able to work in the black market, being able to work illegally here in the UK. We already know that France has an ID card system. They've had it for many, many years. And it's something that the UK has always resisted, partly because of questions around civil liberties and freedoms, but also because many governments in previous times said they didn't think it was the best approach. Now, clearly, Keir Starmer has been persuaded of the benefits of a digital ID card system and has been persuaded that this might have a significant impact on small boats crossings. The question really, and this is always going to be the million-dollar question, is once this comes into play and once it is enforced, how much of an impact could it have on small boats crossings? And if it has a really significant impact on small boats crossings, and it really kind of starts to eradicate that pull factor for illegal migrants coming to the UK, because I think they can essentially make money on the side illegally, as opposed to somewhere like that in France, how much of an impact does that have? And if it doesn't have a huge impact, then of course there'll be sighs of disappointment, I think, from within the Labour Party.
All right, Shalom, this is Gamali Olive, Great Millstone, Atlanta. We want to give our praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim, pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, this is lesson concerning the UK's new Brit Card. All right, and this is a digital ID. Now they're putting this out there. They're saying that it will crack down on immigration. All right, or illegal immigrants and things of that nature. And here you have some. I'm reading some of the comments. It says somebody said it's not about immigration at all. All right, and yeah, no, it isn't. Because Esau wants to further his agenda. All right, which we know that his ultimate goal is to implement the MOTB. All right, spoken of in Revelation 13:16. All right, and it says that people are saying, how will this stop the boats? They're just using it as an excuse to control us. This is horrifying. No to authoritarianism. It's the start of social credit score system over time. Yeah, so people, no, I refuse. People are bucking up against this, all right? All right, people are bucking up against this. They're insulting our intelligence at this point. Yeah, because, Esau is the devil, all right? These people don't trust the ruling authorities, all right? They don't trust it. They don't want to comply to what this devil's trying to do. All right. Because why? Because you just never know. You never know. I mean, this devil will use it. We know that this devil will use it for wrong, he'll abuse that. He'll abuse that so-called power. All right. This is Sirach. Let's get Sirach 12:10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." All right. And iron is sure to rust. All right. But never trust thine enemy, because this, they put it out there like, oh no, it'll be good. It'll have positive effects. We'll be able to crack down on immigrants and things of that nature. But the whole time is really just to collect more data on people. Is to control. It's just to control people. All right, just people hurting. All right, and they have it's easier for them to have a system in place. Okay, for them to control people better. All right, for them to have information on you, because she even mentioned about how it will be connected to you getting jobs, which that person even said that's the social credit system. All right, so Esau wants to have a social credit system where you have basically a digital, you have a rating digitally. Where employers can see and different individuals can see in the system, like, oh no, deny him, no, don't accept him of this whatever job or house or whatever, for whatever reason. All right. So it's another method of control. All right. Authoritarianism. All right. Which is basically giving the government the ultimate authority over everything, over its citizens. This is Psalms 55:21. It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart." Yeah, because these words are butter. That those words are like butter. Yeah, it's gonna be good. This is gonna improve our economy. It's gonna improve, people's ability to do this or do that. But war was in his heart. So war really, Esau has ulterior motives behind this stuff, man. He has plans to F people over with this stuff, man. And ultimately, with the C-HIP, ultimately he's putting the infrastructure in place so that he can push his C-HIP. All right, it says, but his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Okay. So yeah, he speaks a good game. He knows how to get people, he knows how to convince the masses. He knows how to, talk and make it, how do I say, he knows how to make it sound legit. Like, oh, hey, well, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Let me just go get it. Cause yeah, it'll be good for me. But no, it's not good for you. All right. He oppresses the poor. Job 20:19, it says, because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. And the thing is are the higher ups, this is why it's oppression, is because, do you see the higher ups? Are they gonna have to take it? The higher the elites of this of UK, are they gonna have to be subject to the same system? No, they're not gonna have to take it themselves. No, it's just for you peons. It's for you people on the bottom. It's for them to keep tabs on you, but them themselves, they're not gonna take it. So that goes to show you can't trust it. All right, because it's just for them to keep tabs. It's just for them to keep tabs on you. That's all they want to do, is just keep tabs on their subjects. Okay, while they sit at the top and watch you to collect data on you and keep you down. It's just another method to keep you people down. All right. Where you can't climb up, to where they're at, as far as wealth. you know? So this is the devil. All right. I'll jump down to 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. You know, and he's going to be in straits. This devil's going to be in straits. You know, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And this is a part of Esau trying to fill his belly. All right. He wants to be like God. Okay. He wants to be all knowing. He wants to have, you know, data collected. He wants a system in place that's centralized and easier for him to know who you are. Who is this person? You know, what's his history? What's his or her history? What is his spending habits? What is this? You know, what is that? He wants to easily identify you. All right. And means as a means for control. All right. It says, when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right. Yeah. So when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High is going to take him down. All right. And rightfully so, because this devil is getting too ahead of himself. All right. He thinks, you know, he can play like God. He thinks he can establish this new world order. All right. But ultimately, the Lord is going to foil his plans. The Lord is going to tear him down and humble him. All right. Esau needs an extreme humbling. All right. You know, so, you know, that's pretty much that. You know, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. That's the Brit Card coming soon to UK. All right. And Lord willing, ratified, giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom.